have gotten your Megatrons or had a little bit of problem with them, but let me just show you some things on the box. It comes with all these. He's got the booklet and all that stuff. It's in the box. You go to Bolt Matrix, you can see him unpack it. And I know, check out Silver Bolt or Dynasis. He can tell you about the story. So let's look at Megatron here. Some things you probably want to. I've shown you him before, but he's got his thing. Oh, my little button sticks, so. But also he comes with these spacers right here. These collapse in, but they have little plastic spacers. What else would be? I can give you the once around with him, and then I'll focus on his upper body and point out some maybe things to be cautious of. Okay, let's zoom in here. So take note, of course, on the box you see that his torso is fully extended in this position. You need to have these. If you collapse this down and pull it a little bit, you get this part covered up and this part is showing, but these little red sides are kind of out at a 30 degree or something like that. So it's not, it has to be this way to be fully extended. You have to give it a little yank. You know, be careful. Don't break it. Those are spacers, these things collapse. Shoulder pads come off. Don't worry if your shoulder pads come off. I mean, it's just a ball and socket joint. It's not broken. There's nothing wrong with it. So let's take a look at shoulder here. So this goes in and out, pushes in and out. That's useful when you're changing them into a gun. So also, let's look here at his, I guess, his spinal or skeletal system. This part here is his, I guess, his skeleton. This railing allows this shoulder, this black shoulder part here, to slide up and down. Let's see, that's good. His head, once his torso is fully extended, his head slides in to this side. Yeah, so you need to extend the torso. These little wingy thing, flappy parts, that's just the side of his gun. I'll tell him a little bit more. This covers his head. Okay. Let's see. This black part here slides up and down. So if you take that and you can slide it up and down. Maybe this is very simplistic for you, but I don't want you guys to break your toys, because they're toys and you want to play with them. So he's got the G-lean going. He's a gangster. But it's kind of lopsided there. Let's just straighten them up. But, oh, I'll show you how to stand them up, but when I get down to the legs. Let's zoom in there, look at that, some of that. So the skeletal system here. Let's take off a shoulder pad here. Oh, it just pops right off, don't worry about that. So, as you can see here, this railing part here, this slides into there. That's, what, 90 degrees. Make sure you're working at that. As much crap as I talk on my reviews, I did study engineering. So I like the mechanics of it. Let's take a look at his arm here. One thing that I had a little trouble with. This, oh, that's a ball joint, but this here slides up and down, as you can see. This position here, that I have it at the lowest possible position, that's best for transforming them into the gun, because this slide rotates down and this, you know, kind of makes an L shape. It's kind of difficult to get it to slide down into the lowest position. So if you get it at this position here, I would recommend you keep it there. I mean, of course he's not fully transformed in robot mode, but it's just a pain in the ass to transform him. And you can see some other things here. Let me slide the camera down. So, oh, the light changed. So anyway, that's his back, his spine, I guess. This little slidey part here, mine was a little sticky when I first did it, but that part you need to slide. You need to take pop his arms down when you're transforming. Pop his arms down and slide him back like that. Because his head, his arms, that becomes the back side of the gun of the. So, let's see any other special parts about the upper body. Let's see, this is of course the gun. Mine didn't come with an orange cap. I have no free orange cap, which I'm sad to say. You take that and you just slide it back like that. That's that action right there. Okay. And if you guys are having any trouble, I would, you know, what I did, it took me an hour to transform this guy because I was arrogant and I thought I could do it without the instructions, which I eventually did, but it took me a freaking hour. And, you know, shoot you in the head there.